Have you ever looked at a 40-minute podcast or a long YouTube video and felt completely overwhelmed by the amount of editing required to make it social media ready? Normally, turning that one long piece of content into a dozen snackable TikToks or Reels would take hours of tedious work, from hunting for golden moments to trimming, captioning, and finally scheduling. But I've been testing a new workflow that completely changes the game by letting AI handle the heavy lifting for me. I took a random, unedited long-form video, fed it into Vizard, and within minutes, the platform generated a whole stack of ready-to-post clips that actually felt like they were crafted by a human editor. No complicated, messy timelines to navigate and zero manual clip hunting. Just clean, punchy clips that hit the exact vibe I was aiming for. Let me walk you through my process because the interface is honestly super intuitive, even for beginners. When you first open the dashboard, you'll notice that the UI is incredibly uncluttered and clearly designed by people who understand what an editor's daily workflow actually looks like. On the left side, you'll see your uploads and projects, while the center displays the timeline and auto-detected highlights, leaving the right side for live previews and style controls. The real magic happens with the auto-editing viral clips feature, which does the hard work of identifying those golden moments for you. Whether it's a YouTube upload, a long Zoom recording, or a messy Twitch stream, the AI scans the entire file to find laughs, big opinions, and even subtle visual cues. Once the scan is done, you get a list of suggested clips complete with thumbnails and timestamps that you can preview instantly. For my demo, I dropped in a 12-minute monologue where the host shared some brilliant insights, and Vizard immediately suggested 7 high-potential clips. I simply clicked through them, did a quick trim with a single drag of the mouse, and selected a template style like UGC Raw or Polished Creator. Here is the clever part. Vizard doesn't just make a cut. It applies platform-optimized framing, generates perfectly synced captions, and even suggests thumbnail frames. I chose the vertical format and the creator voice style, and the AI automatically reframed my horizontal footage into a perfect 9:16 composition. It avoided weird head cropping, used smart motion-aware zooming, and added clean on-screen text blocks that looked totally intentional. In under a minute, I had a polished 30-second clip that would have usually taken me 20 minutes of painstaking manual work. Compare this to traditional desktop editors where you have to manually keyframe every pan and zoom, or those cheap auto tools that just slap ugly captions on your footage. Vizard finds the sweet spot by blending smart automation with creative choices, so the result feels human-made but comes together in a fraction of the time. Next, let's talk about the auto schedule feature, which is an absolute lifesaver for those of us who hate having to manually post every single clip. I open the Auto Schedule tab, set my preferred posting cadence, and pick my peak hours for TikTok and Instagram, and the app handles the rest. You can even let the AI select the best times based on engagement heuristics, or you can manually set your own strategy for the week. It even staggers slightly different versions of the clips for each platform, so your content feels unique to each audience rather than a repetitive repost. This entire workflow is a massive time saver compared to using separate schedulers where you still have to manually prep each individual asset. Vizard basically handles the entire asset prep and scheduling pipeline in one go, which is exactly why it's become a core part of my creator stack. The content calendar is another standout feature because it's where you truly manage your entire creative output with simple drag and drop actions. If you need to reschedule an entire week's worth of content, you just drag the blocks to a new date and you're done. It also allows you to bulk edit hashtags or tweak captions for different audiences, which is incredibly helpful when you are managing multiple channels. Now, I know some of you are probably asking, is this just flashy automation, or can I actually keep my own creative voice? Vizard actually has great options to retain your personal style. You can simply upload a reference clip of your own work or a creator you admire. The AI analyzes the tone, pacing, and caption style of your reference and then applies those same qualities to your new clips. For my recent test, I used a high-energy TikTok reference, and Vizard perfectly mirrored that punchy pacing in the generated result. If you are used to manual editing, you will also love the on-the-fly micro-edits where you can tweak the storyboard for every suggested clip. You can change the hook, adjust the CTA, or swap out text elements, and the tool automatically re-exports the clip with perfectly synced timing. Let me show you a real example of a 15-second clip it created which felt totally native to the platform. The AI cut to the vocal emphasis and added tight captions while automatically zooming in on the speaker's gestures, which really made the clip pop. Let's be honest about the alternatives. Many other platforms are either too generic or hide their best features behind a massive paywall. Other tools focus only on basic trimming and leave you doing all the heavy lifting for captions, reformatting, and thumbnails yourself. Vizard combines fast automation with smart defaults so you don't have to sacrifice high quality just to hit your posting goals. They also offer very reasonable pricing tiers for serious creators who actually want to scale their content without losing their minds. One last neat thing is how it handles long-form interviews and podcasts by auto-detecting topic shifts and labeling segments for you. If you have a 90-minute podcast, it will identify 5 or 6 clips that stand on their own, each with a suggested title and hashtags. You can approve them, tweak the titles for better SEO, and schedule a whole month of content in under 15 minutes. That is time you can spend scripting your next video or focusing on bigger projects instead of getting stuck in the weeds of editing. I do have a few pro tips for you. First, upload a high-quality transcript if you have one, as it helps the AI spot quotes and create cleaner captions. Second, always use a specific reference clip if you want a certain tone. It really helps the AI align with your personal brand's vibe. And third, don't be afraid to trust the AI's thumbnail suggestions. It usually nails those expressive, high-impact moments that grab attention. If you want to try it yourself, I've left a link below so you can start a trial and see the pipeline in action. Don't expect perfection on the very first run, but a little bit of nudging on the style settings makes a world of difference for your output. We are all trying to repurpose content without burning out, so tools that intelligently handle the grunt work are an absolute lifesaver. So yeah, that's the quick tour. Upload a long video, let the AI polish the clips, schedule them, and manage your calendar effectively. For me, it has cut my post-production time in half, which has been massive for staying consistent without sacrificing my brand's vibe. If you are trying to scale your content or just want a smarter way to get more mileage from your long-form videos, it is absolutely worth a look. Thanks so much for watching this walkthrough, and if you try it, definitely hit me up and tell me what other workflows you want me to test. I'll keep experimenting and sharing the best hacks so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and I will catch you in the next one.